Итак, дамы и господа, доброе утречко. Опять какие-то перебои. То с интернетом, то с ютубом. Вот. То стрим не заводится, короче. Готовьтесь к чебурнету, господа, как в Китае. Как даже не то, что в Китае, нет. В Китае там хотя бы, обходят китайцы эту хуйню. Вот. Готовьтесь к Северной Корее 3.0, блядь, ёпты. Будете в интернет заходить по талонам, блядь, как будто живем в этом как их там называют? Ам, как они это называют? Которые революцию совершили, короче, вот эти в 1917 году. В общем, вы поняли, блядь. Так, сейчас продолжим.
Captain on deck?
Can I help?
All is well, Captain. All things considered.
Так, ладно, поехали. Пока еще YouTube работает,
I'm working
пока
hard,
еще
Captain.
интернет не обрубили окончательно. Давайте напоследок, так сказать, пофанимся в Старфилде, пока можем это сделать. Так, взлет. Ой-ой-ой, надо
We have
починиться.
liftoff.
Починиться не можем.
Enemy's propulsion systems
Ой, бля.
offline.
You picked the wrong spot.
We tagged their grab drive.
Ну, что там, мы можем прокачать, нет? Блять, еще 2 корабля, пацаны. Ирили, Палладий, Иридий. Грузовой трюм заполнен. Вот такая вот история. Так, куда мы едем?
normal space travel.
Что ты хочешь?
Wake you again. You're advised to leave this.
Долбал.
What have we here?
We took out their grav drive, Captain.
We've blown out their grav drive.
Есть.
And it's over. Unknown vessel, please respond. Spacers are crazy, but at least they go down easy. I'm not sure if we would have made it out of there without your help. Any way we can repay you? Done. You take care out there.
Ну все, мы вкачиваем, получается, пилотирование. Уничтожить 30 кораблей. Увеличение скорости маневренности корабля. Пиздец. 30 кораблей. А вот здесь, наверное, будет, знаете, сколько? 15, 30. А здесь, наверное, 60, блядь, ёптать. Кекес. Они вообще ебанулись, по-моему. Ну, отличненько. Это параша какая-то, мне это не нужно. Обломки космических кораблей. Так. Передовая база какая-то. Талиман. Что тебе надо?
We're due for our next jump soon.
Что тебе надо?
I'm making another run out of New Atlantis, taking universals out in the stars. To get closer to God and to appreciate the galaxy and all its majesty. have jumped to a few different systems. We are lucky to have some pilgrims who have never been off-world. Seeing so many marvels can be a life-changing experience. Actually, it's one of the best reasons. Have you ever felt something spiritual while traveling the stars? I've jumped dozens of times, and I still don't know I've had the revelation that Keeper Aquilus describes. But I'll keep jumping. I sympathize with that. It was a pleasure talking with you. We have to be going.
Давай,
But I
пока.
hope God watches over you out there in the stars.
Да-да-да. Конечно. Экстремальная среда. Альфа Центавра вообще скучная какая-то. А это что? Боннер. Исследовано. Исследовано. А это что? Ну, это прям супер какая-то дичь. Как называется? Сахаров.
That was a clean job, Captain.
Это что еще за говно? Тут есть хоть где высадиться? Вода. Понятно, понял. Иван, здорово.
Navigational feed.
Черный экран, да? Ёпарасоте, блядь. Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй, тут... Сейчас, ладно, сейчас, секундочку. Понятно. Спасибо, что сказал, кстати. Да это, блин, то, понимаешь, то одно не работает, то другое, то третье, то десятое. Ёпарасоте, я уже устал. То интернет, то YouTube не работает, то еще что-то, то этот OBS не работает. Просто нереально. Вот, теперь работает. Спасибо, что сказал. Там я ничего такого не, ну как бы типа это не делал в этот момент на стриме. Вот. Не успел, точнее, ничего сделать на стриме важного. Ни в сюжетном плане, ни вообще ни в каком интересном. Ну, бывает, не захватывает OBS игру, почему, не знаю. Это от меня не зависит. Оля, золото. Аурум. Это что? А это что? Я даже не сразу заметил, кстати. Ой-ой-ой.
Taking damage.
Target's grab drive is offline.
Есть.
There's no getting out of this one. And the Varun are down. Thanks for the assist. Acknowledge? We really showed those Varun zealots who owns these guys. Now, most ships would have bugged out and left us with this mess. But you? Total class act. Any way we
Спасибо.
can repay you?
Конечно, конечно.
Hope this helps you out. You take care.
С этих кораблей ничего и не падает толкового. На самом-то деле. Ого! Ну ладно, хорошо. 3400 не так уж прям много. Но тем не менее. Нормально, нормально. Я думал 9400, а тут 3400. Ладно, хрен с ним. Тоже нормально. Так. Сканируем. Ну, тут понятно. Тут это необитаемая херь. Давай. Она аборум. Ух ты! Тантал, платина, серебро. Вау. Полезная планета, оказывается. Ну-ка. Железо, никель. Где там эти клочки? Вода. Ледяной гигант. Понятненько. Как вам космос вообще в Starfield? Рассказывайте, ребят, кто там пришел на стрим. Как вы считаете, космос хорошо сделан? Интересно? Ух, ёп. Да, блин, вот уберите нахрен эту надпись, идиоты, блин. Уберите надпись.
You're in over your head.
Enemy's grav drive disabled.
Есть.
Enemy grab jump offline.
Опыта не дали ни хрена.
You're not getting out of this.
Ну и...
United Colonies vessel to unknown contact. Oh, that was pretty touch and go there for a minute. I'm not sure if we would have made it out of there without your help.
Да? Да ты что?
Anyway, we can repay you.
Давай кредит.
Transferring credits now. Thanks again for the help. You see out.
You see out. Так, никто не хочет выразить, да, свое мнение по поводу космоса в игре? Окей, понял. Я вас понял. Так, это была эклиптика. Наемники. Бериллий. Так, дирижер Параманьон. Это еще что? Ну ладно, это все фигня. Нам не интересно. Этот бериллий какой-то. Так. Воу. Понятно.
Halt. Your ship was ordered to stop by a UC Navy vessel outside Martian space.
Ну и чё?
If you attempt to grav jump again, we will open fire.
За что?
Was that Navy lady with you? Our communication system is really super finicky. So sorry about that.
The UC Vanguard has the authority to detain and search any vessel that's suspected of smuggling contraband.
Unless my star chart's off, we ain't in UC space anymore.
Так.
I know my rights, and you can't do nothing, part-timer. Scurry back home before something bad happens to you.
Так.
Unknown vessel. This is a UC Vanguard vessel requesting assistance. Please, thank you.
Ну и
We
что?
have orders to be on the lookout for this smuggler. She's putting up resistance.
Don't listen to that Vanguard piglet. He's got no pull here.
We've been looking for this smuggler for months. She's been identified as a member of a black market organ ring.
Says you. You don't got no proof.
Так.
Human organs. Some they bought from desperate people. Others acquired involuntarily. Real Class A dirt heels. We're the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet. They take anyone. You put in the time in the service, and not only do you get paid, but it's UC citizenship guaranteed. We have a lead, a reliable lead, that this captain is one of the main transporters of harvested organs.
The piglet don't scare me. But, if I made a small donation for your time and all, I'd appreciate you just leaving. Then we can all go about our business.
Don't listen to the smuggler. These black marketeers are a scourge. She may have strayed out of my jurisdiction, but we can still bring her to justice. No.
Нет. Блять. Ну так-то я сам контрабандист. По сути. Ну так, чуть-чуть. Подработал, так сказать, чуть-чуть контрабандой. Копейки какие-то там. Тысяч, может, 40 заработал. Так. Ну давай попробуем. Помочь. Конкурентов устраним, так сказать.
The two of us. I don't like your chances, smuggler.
Fine, fine. We'll submit to your damn search.
We have it from here, stranger. Thank you.
Ну и... Так, это все? И ничего не дали. Так, а это что? Не один. Не один. Тетрафториды какие-то. Так, а опыт дают-то? Да, дают, дают, дают. Опа-на! 20 уровень, пиздец, тяжело будет.
Lost their grab job.
Так, есть, один есть. Ха, попался.
Enemy's grav drive
На.
out of commission.
Попался. Попався! Сученыш. Это было супер приятно. Так, что тут? Кредиты 7700, ничего себе. Вау, ребят. Просто вау. Вот это тоже хорошая награда, 7700. Так прям прилично, так знаете, на карман осела. Прикольно. Так, о, еще. Слушайте. Вообще прикол. 10 тысяч, даже больше 10 тысяч подняли с этого боя. И опыт тоже подняли. Так, 6 из 30 кораблей уничтожено. Так. Так, это что у нас было? Понял. Проксима, Прайм. Так. Индиум. Я вроде бы там не был.
All right, let's see where we are.
Контакт датчика. Сейчас просто летаем, ищем корабли, чтобы их уничтожать и прокачиваться. Так, что у нас тут вообще? Это грузы какие-то или что это? Ну-ка. Опять платина здесь. Что это такое вообще? Судовые части 3 штуки. Для починки корабля. И опять судовые части. Уже 5 штук. И еще 7 штук, нифига себе. Ни хреново. Газовый гигант. Так, кто это? Ты кто? Чё ты хочешь?
We could use a vacation. If you're
Ага.
feeling generous, you could help us out. Or we could
Так.
just dust your ship. If that's how you want to play it. Take them apart!
Ёб твою мать. Чё-то их прям тут до хрена. Да, мне жопа.
Jump system offline. Enemy's jump drive is offline.
Мне жопа.
Grab drive ready.
This is gonna be good.
Ну все, да, доигрался. Неожиданно они, короче, тут приплыли ко мне. Ну, давай. Давай.
Could use a vacation. If that's how you want to play it.
Oh, what have we here?
Have them disguised.
Your engine was on target.
Direct hit to the crab drive.
На нахер. Пес ебаный. Что такое, плохо, да? Больно?
Enemy crab drive is taking heavy damage.
Пидорасина, блядь, ебаная. Чё такое? Лососнули? Тунца? Так. У них груза не было, я так понимаю, да? У этих чуваков. Ну, супер приятно просто. Максимально. Еще и уровень подняли. Сколько там нужно? 9 из 30, блин. Здесь мне нужен второй уровень. Вот тут. Ладно, пока мы эти очки оставляем. При любых раскладах. Нет, у них тоже лут был. Просто не сначала он, как бы, он не появился. Так. Вот он, свинец, иридий, монопропеллент. Это все говно. Так. Подождите, а там что? Что это такое? Мне кажется... А, нет, это посадочное место, понял. Понеслась.
They're out of the down.
The crab drive system shot.
Еще один. Ну, это 4-й уровень.
Their shields are gone.
Есть.
Take them out.
United Colonies vessel to unknown contact. All in a day's work for UC SysDef. I have a lot of my crew over here that want to
Деньги, деньги давай.
Any way we can repay you?
Конечно. Ладно, хотя бы, ладно. Давай, деталь.
Transferring parts now. Thanks again for the help. UC out.
Corco, that room of yours better be clean next time I go in there.
I'll get to it, Dad. I promise.
This ain't my getting around to it, Tone. You understand?
Fine, okay. I'm going.
Одно говно. Это что? Сурьма. Редкая хрень. Гонки космических кораблей. Так. Это газовый гигант какой-то.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Это ловушка какая-то. Где ты там, бабушка-то это, ее просто. Вон она.
I hate talking on this infernal thing too much. Just come on over.
Чего? Что за бабушка? Придем к бабушке, там будет волк с красной шапочкой.
Docking cycle complete.
Ну, давай. А с ней поторговать можно? Если бы она еще торговала, было бы вообще роскошно, я считаю. Ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка. Бабушка. Из Atomic Heart'а бабушка. Такая же. На летающей избушке. Отмычка у бабки. Так, а где она сама по себе? А, вон она где-то там сзади. Где ты? А, во, вот тут. Рил? Так, что-то первый раз такое вижу. Как-то... А, во, вот так можно, да? Слезть. Хорош. О, так ты у меня на корабле живешь. В смысле? Ты ж у меня на корабле живешь. А в Атлантик-Сити ты подстригаешь газоны. Ты что тут делаешь?
Well, hello. Was hoping you'd drop by. The worst part of space travel is having to eat alone. I used to eat with my better half every meal until he passed. I've got plenty. I hope you're hungry. Time's what happened. He led a rich, full life. I used to tell my kids that life is a sexually transmitted disease that's 100% fatal.
Все так и есть.
They hated it when I said that. Well, don't go expecting a 3-course meal, but besides that, I finally retired last year, and I've been traveling all over. I wish I could have done this when I was younger, but it's still a treat. My grandkids are mortified that I'm out here. Positively livid. You wouldn't believe the characters I've encountered. I invited this one fellow over for a meal, like yourself. So he boards the ship, stark naked. Ah! Turns out he was one of them old-style nudists. He said in space, no one ever knew. But Lord knows I noticed. Oh, they're scattered all over. But now I get to see them all the time. So, what do you think of the settled systems? I can't believe there are so many stars, planets, moons, and whatnot. It makes my head spin just thinking of it. Well, aren't you the most precious thing? I'm doing pretty good. But the expenses do add up. But I won't let you leave empty-handed. Take this. And please do tell, what do you think of the settled systems?
Площадь пиццы.
To each their own. I'm afraid I'm worn out, dear heart. I'm at the tail end of a very long day. But feel free to grab some extra food or whatnot. I've got plenty.
То есть без подвоха, да? Да ладно, мне нечего, тем более еду, зачем еда твоя нужна? Что там у тебя наверху? Пойдемте по приколу посмотрим. Шкафчик капитана пусто. Место пилота пусто. Все пусто, понятно.
Doing all right, Gumdrop? We're home.
Sometimes I just want to turn off the grav drive so we can float around.
Undocking complete, Captain.
Так, последняя планета или там были уже? Да. И Терби какой-то. Тантал, Тентафлориды, Кобальт. И Терби. Я вообще такого не видел ни разу. Опа-на! Понеслась. 24 уровень, это жопа полная.
They've lost their grab drive.
They're not jumping out of here.
Ну. Все?
This is the Freestore Collective vessel. Please
Это было
respond.
легко.
We really showed it, Cliptic. I think we had it covered. But I expect some people owe you their lives. Any way we can repay you? Of course. Thanks again for the help. Over and out.
О, 2400 дали. В этот раз почему-то больше. Раньше 200 давали. Так. Ну-ка, а засчитали мне их вообще? В зачет вот сюда пошло. 14. 14 из 30. Возможно, пошло. Заброшенная лаборатория, бионики и биохимическая лаборатория. Ну и вообще это будет супер интересная, мне кажется, планета для исследований. Вот это вот. Вот. Супер интересно будет. И Терби. Тоже и Терби здесь есть. Ядрёнок черышка, тут мусора в космосе. Охренеть просто. Понятно. Багровый флот. Призрак 2. Это что еще там такое? Что это? Нифига себе. А там что? Призрак Багрового флота. Это... Слушайте. Ну это лутер, правильно я понимаю? Да, это сундук. По идее. Понятно. Металл, золото, ясно. Так, что у нас тут?
Grab drive spinning down. Systems green.
Автономная станция. Так, это интересно.
Hail acknowledged. Star station operating under automated control. No further response possible.
Блин, это плохо. Возможно, враги будут.
And we're locked in.
Ух ты.
Alert.
Ага,
I
роботы.
have anomalous sensor readings and hostiles in.
Понял. Роботы убили, короче, всех, да? Здесь. Фига. Фига тут физика. Требуется компьютер.
I've got more shape. This is my favorite part.
Damage.
Well, they don't need it. Robots can be incredibly handy to have around.
Это босс-робот был, да?
Huh? What was that?
This area is off limits. You need to leave. You need to leave this area immediately. Be advised that this is average
What do you think they make here?
systems.
I have direct sensor.
Это еще что было? Он сейчас взорвется? Нет.
Too
Не
bad.
взорвался.
Failure.
Could use a workout.
Catastrophic
Never met
damage.
Ух ты, ни хрена.
Afraid your time's coming up.
Мне сейчас перевес этот долбанный мешает постоянно. Ага. Это что тут вот?
Damage. All
I'm
systems.
not trying here to teach you manners.
Total system failure.
Odds are good there's some sort of security. Corporations don't like people playing with their toys.
Дипкор, стайный кануак. Отмычка. И все остальное говно какое-то. Нифига тут корабль не маленький, ни хрена.
Damage. All systems.
Ой, куда ты поехал? Ну давай, открывайся уже туда. Ёпсель-мопсель, пацаны. Меня закрыли здесь. Как мне выйти отсюда? О! Вижу. Ага, понял. Ни хрена себе. Это босс какой-то местный. Ну да, 75 опыта, это ни хрена себе хрена. Это много. Это много.
Better we get it than someone else.
Так. О. Дорогая, но бесполезная в бою штука. Ну, по крайней мере, я, когда начал использовать эту штуковину, что-то как-то, знаете, вообще не понравилось по факту. Вообще какое-то говно. Хотя урона пишет до хрена. Но по факту там какие-то копейки. Так. Плутоний. Карбоновый. Ну, плутоний, ладно, возьмем. Антисептик. Что это? Ох, ё. Это что? Это, по-моему, скуфандр, по-моему, да? Да, вот он, скуфандр. Так, защиты побольше. Ебать, 12 весит. От энергии тоже побольше. Эми тоже побольше. 55, а тут 50. И даже тут лучше. Ну, слушайте, он лучше, чем мой. Но, правда, весит пиздец, что-то до хрена. На 4 единицы больше, чем мой. 15% входящего физического урона от оружия дальнего боя. Оу! Круть. Ну-ка, а как он выглядит? Этот вот так. А это еще круче, ни хрена себе. Но весит пипец. Пипец весит сколько. Но зато очень крутой, гляньте. Скуфандр. Ля. Гляньте какой. Вообще бомба. Так. Там что? Advanced. 10 HP. Ну-ка. Уже отмычек нормально так скопилось, кстати. $14 000. Воу! Крутой. Воу, хорош. Десять HP. Так. О, блин, офигенно.
Please drop some of that. I'm hurting just watching you.
На 1%. Гравипрыжка меньше, тратим топливо. Ёпарство. Так это же просто максимальная вкуснятина. Так. Заткнись. Вот мы и вернулись обратно.
Wonder what they're building here.
Are picking up beginning combat protocol. I am unable.
Ну и физика, ребят.
Not
Увидели?
possible.
Вот это физика. Как будто бы, знаете, такой сделан из не знаю, из резины. Такое ощущение. Попрыгун такой. Так, ну давай. Калибровали. Так, активизация подразделений. Во, они вышли. Это тоже опыт, кстати. Тоже бы убить его. Ага, вижу.
I am opening fire. Massive damage.
25 опыта на дороге не валяется.
That's the smell of industry there.
Тут тоже, по-моему, роботы есть. Вот тут. В этих доках. Вот тут вот. Вот он, компьютер, наверное, который их откроет сейчас. Ну-ка. Нужно взломать. Так. Не, вот так вот.
And look at me. Hacking and me don't mix.
Так, давайте-ка гранатку кинем.
Catastrophic damage.
Total system.
Вот, 75 опыта и дали. На халяву. Да еще и патроны. Да,
You need
бля...
something? Yep.
Задолбал.
Nice little operation they got here. If you want to explore, I certainly won't object.
Офигеть. Так, как же выйти отсюда? Мы вернулись обратно. Черт, я уже забыл эту дорогу. Так, как отсюда выйти-то? А, о, вон там, наверное, да? Ну да. Ну-ка.
Cora's already finished the pre-flight checklist. That's my girl. Wonder what flavor of programming the robots around here are running.
Hey.
All green on release. We're free to fly.
Судно. Место
If
обнаружено.
you have a little bit of time to spare, I have
wanna hear a
some
joke?
important information I'd like to share with you.
Sure, Sweet Pea. Yo,
Что тебе
Thank
надо?
you for responding to my hail. We've
Okay.
been trying to
А иди в
Who
жопу.
can jump higher than a skyscraper in New
Ты
Atlantis?
задолбал.
I don't know. Who?
Everybody! Skyscrapers can't jump!
Какое там судно обнаружили? Где оно?
Okay. Good one, Cora. Hey, next time you see Barrett,
Где же оно? Странно.
try it out on him.
А это кто? Нарцисс.
Hello.
Пайроси. Мне нужно все, что есть в вашем грузовом отсеке прямо сейчас.
New Homestead is supposed to be an interesting visit. See how folks survived way back in the 2100s? Don't know why you'd want to see that, but hey, you asked. All right, let's talk.
Ну давай, что там у тебя? 1700. Это мало слишком. Огромная перегрузка. Что здесь находится? Неоновое ядро. Неон. А, так здесь неон находится. Поговорите с Клевером. Поговорите с Тевином Анастасом. Это хорошо, что здесь неон есть.
Approaching ship. You've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband.
Давай. Да. Задолбали. С этой контрабандой. Я сейчас ее скину и не буду возить контрабанду до тех пор, пока у меня не будет там 95 или 100% защиты от сканирования.
Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan
Вот.
you for
А для
contraband.
этого вам нужно прокачать вот эту вот штуку, короче. Вот. Проектирование звездолетов. Вам нужно прокачать до 2-го уровня. Вот здесь вот, насколько я понял. Вот. И каждая глушилка будет у вас по 20%. Получается где-то. По-моему, то ли 15, то ли 20%. поглощать сканирование. Это значит, что можно добиться стопроцентного иммуна к этому делу. Да блин, ты задолбал. Ёпарасты. А у меня пока 65%, это по факту это рандом. Вот. И я не хочу головной боли, потому что я знаю, что это такое. Если ты сейчас попытаешься от них скрыться, они тебя заебут потом, и тебе придется читы включать. Это невозможно. Поэтому я сейчас буду до тех пор, пока меня это самое не пропустит, буду сейвскамить, короче. Когда прокачаю второй уровень этого дерьма, вот, заимею иммунитет к просвечиванию, и тогда буду возить уже нормально. А это так, хуйня, игрушки. Ну вот они просто, я не знаю, что они там делают, короче, блин. То ли скрипт какой-то, то ли что. 3 раза подряд. Мне эти копейки не нужны, у меня там контрабанды, блин, на 5000, наверное. О, получилось в этот раз. То есть из 4 попыток 3 тебя запалили при 65%. Ну, то есть пока у вас не будет сотки, нет смысла никакого этим заниматься. Либо сейвскам, либо геморрой, короче. Сейчас посмотрим, сколько у меня этой контрабанды. Как раз вот она эта херь. Сейчас продадим.
Ikuchi's a lot of fun. I even bring Cora here every now and then.
If it's too hot to then here, I thought you were just wasting my time.
Так, ну вот, смотрим. Так, разная, да? Смотрим. А, так она на корабле, блядь, это контрабанда. Я еще даже с собой не взял ее. Ё-моё. Откуда у меня вот это говно? Интересно. Тапки какие-то, вилки. Я вот этого не понимаю. Откуда это говно? Я постоянно продаю, оно у меня появляется и появляется. Это что, баг какой-то или что это такое? Я не могу понять. Вот что это? Я это вообще никогда не беру, это говно. Потому что весит до хрена, а стоит ни хрена. Жесть. Ух ты, 60 урона. Офигеть.
escort skills? Ryujin
Be
is hiring
careful
the
if you run
best
into
of my
Parts outfitters, and you'll enter a world of products. Don't just here in Neon, you live in the rarefied air above the scum and life. You are the best, and you. Have you tried one of our
Another
advanced
day,
teller machines?
another shift.
Galbank ATMs are spread throughout the settled system, so you can do your banking your own.
Benjamin Bayou is so not compensating for anything. Egomaniac.
Look at you. Beautiful, unique, original, bored. Well, you never look at me eyes.
They do say the hardest part is showing up. And I've done that.
Here on Neon.
Oh, jeez. I don't know if I can do this. Maybe I should just go back to my room. That wouldn't be very neon, though, would it? What's the point in coming all this way if you don't let loose? Believe it or not, I'm actually here for my bachelor party. My fiance wants me to be more
Блядь.
adventurous, so I thought, what better place than Neon? But I thought the adventure would just happen by default. I didn't think I'd have to manufacture it on my own.
Опять жених. Опять жених. Говорит мужик.
I like that it's not a crate, and I haven't felt anything crawling on me when I sleep, so I feel like they do a good job keeping it clean.
Что именно вам сказал ваш жених?
Oh,
Блять.
it's just the offhand comment here and there, how I never take risks or don't like adventure. She hasn't said I'm boring, and I don't think
Это
I am.
она?
But looking at my past, I can't exactly prove that. This is my way
А,
of
ну ладно,
finding out.
наверное, нормально все. Он же говорит щи, да? Он же говорит щи, ну-ка.
Oh, it's just the offhand comment here and there. She hasn't said
А,
I'm
щи,
boring.
да, да, все нормально, нормально, нормально. Это не жених, это типа невеста. Невеста, а не жених, неправильно робот перевел. Оправдан. Я думал, ты гомик, а ты нормальный мужик. Так.
I've been asking my therapist the same question for years, but he hasn't given me an answer I like yet. I've been asking my therapist the same question for years. True, the city is known for Aurora, so I figured I should try that. But I talked with Dr. Manning about how it works, and now I'm skeptical. No, wait, not skeptical, terrified. Oh, you may have a point. Bullets might be fatal, but at least they aren't addictive. Although, do the Epsite gangs have good health coverage? I feel like that might be a deal breaker. No, this is exactly what my fiance was talking about. I hesitate too much. But I also don't want to dive right in. I think I want to start with something less damaging to my central nervous system. Supposedly, Madame Sauvage sells a drink called Velocity that's almost like a drug. There's also some local swill people swear by called Blend over at Legrand's Liquors. What do you think?
Мы не оба.
Are you trying to get me killed? That seems like a really bad idea. I'm trying to ease into this. Good idea. That's what I need to do. Go full speed ahead. I'll try Velocity first. But not right away. I need to prepare myself for the ritual. But hey, next time you come back to Neon, do me a favor and check in on me. Make sure I'm not dead.
Да пипец, я буду просто летать по космосу и вспоминать, не умер ли там Мигель на неоне, блядь. Прям сплю и вижу.
Welcome to the Hotel Volai. Are you here to rent a room?
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that our luxury accommodations are more than reasonably priced. We have finally appointed spacious suites, all featuring fantastic amenities. Best of all, each room is security protected with an encrypted password locked door. So, you can rest easy at night. Nope, no catch. My hotel is completely free from administrative influence, so you can rest assured that you'll be actually getting the best value for your credits. Well, almost every business in Neon is subject to ridiculous fees and taxes. They claim that it's because Neon occupies such a prime location, having close proximity to Ryujin and all of the other megacorporations. But I think you and I both know that's not true at all. Indeed it does. And all it took was a dash of my own ingenuity to make it happen. But that's a story for another time.
So, can I book you a room for the night?
To tell you the truth, not really. And that's one of the consequences with the arrangement between Administrator Bayu and myself. He won't hassle me, but there's nothing I can do about my guests being hassled. The last tenant I had was arrested for spitting on the street. As you can imagine, business is not exactly booming. Luckily, I have more than enough capital to cover my expenses, but it still sucks. Maybe after you've rented a room for a few nights, I might let you in on my secret. For now, it'll just have to remain a mystery. Sorry. I just need some time to see if I can trust you. I'm sure you understand. You mean the stuff Bayu leaves out of the brochures? Don't mind at all. Oh, you noticed that little thing? Yeah, that's Bayu's crown jewel. First of all, you have the Astral Lounge, flowing with aurora, attracting every tourist within light years of Volai. Then you have exorbitantly priced offices for every megacorp, besides Ryujin, with Xenofresh Fisheries square at the top. And like the cherry at the top of his ego sundae, Bayu's got his private penthouse. I don't even want to think about what goes on up there.
Интересно было бы туда забраться, кстати, в этот пентхаус.
Neon has 4 main districts. The ones where Bayu wants you to spend your credits are Bayu Plaza and Ikuchi Market. Those are the glitzy parts of town. Bayu Plaza is the section outside my doors, from the trade tower to the spaceport. Ikuchi Market runs from the Starport terminal to Ryujin Tower. Not quite as glamorous as the plaza, but still expensive. Then there's Upside, running the perimeter of the upper platform. Probably not the best spot for tourists. Finally, you have the Underbelly, the working class's domain under our feet. Not much down there, but industry and a few random shops. No, I don't think so. Ebside's filled with a few decent clubs, like Madame Salvage's place and Euphorica. You should check them out. Just watch your back. It's gang territory, which means Neon security tends to ignore what goes on in there. Most of the underbelly is taken up by Xenofresh and Generdyne's facilities, but there are a few hidden gems you might want to check out. Actually, I'd recommend checking out Off-World Eats. Cosmos and Lee run that place. They're a couple of great guys. Sounds good. Let me know if you need anything else.
Сколько будет стоить?
Yep, I've got an open room for you.
Ну.
Are you planning on an extended stay or just one night?
300 кредитов один день. Отдать 200 кредитов одна неделя.
Enjoy your visit to Neon.
Contact for the job.
Don't look at me. I haven't got a clue.
Time you were treated. Right. Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you.
Майнинг лик.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere?
Fleet Star Rangers. И что здесь? Сумка, ага, кофеманы. Кофеманы, засранца. А что тут никого нету? Не понял. Перезаряжайте, доставайте оружие Лареда еще на 5% быстрее. О, не зря зашел. Книжечка. Ну, Лареда это, знаете, револьверы, короче. Вот, если быть прям вот откровенными. И это такое себе, на самом деле. Я ими не пользуюсь. Ты кто? О.
Best to just look out for yourself. If you're here to report a crime, take it to local security. They handle that stuff. Mostly to keep an eye on the smuggling trade. Black market goods flow through Neon like a river. Can't stop it, but I can at least keep an eye out in case it's something real serious. Think nothing of it. Word of advice. Enjoy the city, but know your limits. Trouble's waiting around every corner, and the law won't protect you the way it does in other places. Law and authority aren't always the same thing. In Neon, they're almost the opposite. The people with authority don't much care about the law. Make the wrong enemies here, and you're better off just leaving the planet and never looking back. Everybody should, especially here. There's something else you need? Believe it or not, yeah, it was. My mother's an executive with Ryujin, so I grew up here. I volunteered for this post as much to keep the other Rangers out of trouble as any other reason. If some hotshot rookie took this job and started flashing the badge everywhere, it wouldn't end well. Nah, I've got friends in high places, so to speak. I'm the son of a Ryujin Industries executive. Maybe you've heard of her? Name's Alexis Price. There's a sort of fragile peace here in Neon. It's better for everyone if the syndicates and the corporations coexist with minimum friction. Later.
Давай, бывай, братик. Давай. Так, что тут? Планшет, комплюхтер. Да, ничего тут нету.
Poison, and it needs to be taken off. Just want to say again, I'm grateful for the help you gave, getting Dietrich to stop those payments. Much better, thanks for asking. I don't exactly know what you said to Dietrich, but he's certainly turned everything around. He's really stepped up and taken an active role in fighting Neon Security's corruption. He's even organizing the merchants' meetings with me. Best of all, I think we've become good friends, which is a rare thing to come across in this city. I can tell you that. Best deals in town.
Так, теперь хоть могу без перегруза бегать.
Thanks for stopping by our shop.
I think I want to join
Так. Где там еще был магазин с роботом? Вот он, да? Угу. Ну, иди сюда.
Core Kinetics isn't the only game in town, you know.
Any day you make it through, I might have what you need.
Ну давай, что там у тебя? Пиздец. Плутоний. Скафандр. Но у него оружие должно быть. Майлсторм, так. Дизруптор. Скафандр. Калиброванный... Блядь, ты серьезно? Ты это говно одел, блядь? Какой же ты долбоеб, братик. Какой же ты долбоеб, блядь. Сори, ну, блядь, пиздец. Какой же ты дебил. В принципе, мертвых, ёб твою мать, что он какой-то прям лютый. Боезапас. Да, нахер продавать его надо. Так, а вот пустышка-то интересно. Advanced Soltis. Так.
I'm sorry. I did not
Bye.
understand your query. Please read.
Так. Оружие, ребятки. Пустышка. Не.
I get what you're saying. You just want to...
Ну-ка. Итак, диапазон меньше. Урона чуть-чуть больше на 6 единиц. Точность меньше. Вес меньше. Ну, он типа с глушителем, а нахер он нужен? С глушителем. Точность меньше, диапазон меньше. Урон больше, только чуть-чуть на копейки. Но это не запомнишь.
Have a look for yourself. He's never looked better. Had the paint cleaned up, some things smoothed out of his chassis, and even upgraded his firmware. All thanks to you. Look, I know it's ridiculous to be this excited about having that big old tin can around, but he's still the only friend I've got. Come to think of it, after you took the time to help me, I'd say I've made a new friend. And you're welcome here anytime.
Спасибо.
I've got more than you can handle.
Так. $12,500. Миротворец. Ни хрена себе. Но урон у него маленький, конечно. Прям откровенно. Калиброванный Орион. 154. А что такое?
The other day, Styx, I met a miner from Kazal.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query.
Ну, он никак не изменился. Он как был расписан и так и остался. Вообще-то. Так что это все туфта. Полнейшая. Так, давайте по бочкам походим. Так. Выйти с Тревором. Это где? Ага. Спейспорт. Это, наверное, не то. Я так думаю, да? Давайте на карту посмотрим. Что там, ну-ка. С Тевином Анастасом и Клевером. Так. Клевером, вот, поехали, Клевер. Ну-ка, круто я выгляжу, ну-ка. Давайте посмотрим. Ну, вполне себе. Смотрите, как. Вполне себе. Прикольненько.
I know your type. Freewheel and space age.
Astral Lounge. I mean, confession time. I used to blow off some steam there. Bad idea.
Something I can do for you, love? Again? Look, you can tell Mr. Okadibo that I'm doing everything I can. Blood from a stone, if you'll pardon the expression. Oh. I'm afraid I've stepped right into it again. Damn. You aren't here about Mr. Okadibo's debt to Kelkor. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Let me start over. My name's Clover McKenna, but you can call me Chloe. Sorry for me outburst. I'm not sure. I think he's afraid that I won't be here, and he'll have to deal with my father. Someone who has a lot less patience than I do. Just a few weeks ago, he paid some poor fella to come up here and request a bit more time to pay back his debt. So I snapped at you like that. I thought he'd done it again.
Не успел прочитать, блин.
I'm not sure. Just a few weeks ago, he paid some poor fella to come up here and request a bit more time to pay back his debt. So I snapped at you like that. I thought he'd done it again.
Ага, понял.
Yeah, maybe you should have, for my sake. This mess with Mr. Okadibo over at the Neon Mining League has really thrown me off my game. It's a shop over in Ikuchi Market. You know, the plaza next to Ryujin Tower? They sell all sorts of mining supplies and raw materials. It's a fine little shop, well-stocked and immaculate. Mr. Okadibo is the owner. He's a lovely, lovely man. But his aspirations are one grav jump longer than his business instincts. Normally, yes. But in this case, Mr. Okadibo has put me in a real bind. Mr. Okadibo owes a substantial debt to Keltkor. I've given him more than enough time to try and come up with the money, but my father's patience is running out. Frankly, I don't know how much longer I can stall. For now, but let's not mistake my position for what it really is. A test set out by my father. He's set to retire in a few years, and I'm his only next of kin. But I'm guessing he's not sure if I'm ready to take over the company. So he shuttles me out here for two reasons. One, to flash a friendly face for our clients he flies out here as a perk. And two, gets his firebrand of a daughter as far away from him as possible. He's a real piece of work. Because my father has a ridiculous sense of humor, and I can't stand the name Clover. I mean, seriously, Clover?
Our family's Irish, for God's sake. I don't think he could have possibly been more on the nose with that name. Ha ha, very funny, Dad.
Кловер. Кловер это, по-моему, четырехлистник переводится. Который, собственно, в Ирландии растет.
Niall. Oh, he's the CEO of Kelp Corp. The whole blessed thing. If you asked him, he'd claim he started the company with next to nothing and built it into a megacorp in under 30 years. Truth is, he tends to forget the multi-million credit trust he tapped into as a crutch. But that's my father for you. Niall. If you asked him, he'd claim he started... Truth is, he tends to forget the multi-million credit trust he tapped into as a crutch.
Понял.
We're a tech company that primarily specializes in mining operations. We handle everything from individual standalone units to fully engineered outpost systems. Basically, if it's made of rock, our gear chews it. Might not be as glamorous as some of the other corps in this building, but it pays the bills.
Но it just works, как говорит тот Говард.
You'd be willing to help out. That's awfully kind of you.
Так.
Just because I work for a megacorp doesn't mean I don't have a heart. Saburo, Mr. Okadigbo, he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet.
Так.
Especially in this city. He really needs help, but he's too proud to accept any money from me. Maybe he'd listen to someone like you? That is a rather personal question, and I would prefer we kept things professional, if you don't mind. Oh, that'd be splendid. Just amazing. If you can get his debt off my conscience, I'd be grateful. It's been on my mind so much I've been keeping a diary. And don't worry about payment. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. McKenna always keeps that promise. When he opened the shop, he outfitted it with equipment from our company. Spent a bundle of cash he didn't have. Obviously, business hasn't been going well, because he's fallen way behind on his payments. Opening a mining business on a world almost entirely covered in ocean probably wasn't the most savvy of business plans. I suppose he intended to cater to travelers that were passing through our system. But it's clearly backfired. A poor man.
Понятненько.
Have a fine day.
Так. И где же мне ее дневник найти? Ну-ка. И где ж я найду? Может, у нее украсть нужно? А, вот тут.
Are you supposed to be here?
А
If
что,
you'll
нет?
excuse me, I have a deadline to meet.
I don't know, but I gotta get out of here. It's been non-stop interruptions since this morning, and I'm not spending another break at my desk listening to Cody eat with his mouth open.
One of those days, huh?
More like one of those months. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to Terrabrew right now.
Yeah? I'll go with you. We can pick up an extra for Chloe if she asks.
Pardon.
О, постоянно дает рецепт химического выстрела 0,2 шот, который на ограниченное время увеличивает регенерацию кислорода. Не знаю, что это. Даже не знаю, что это такое.
Sorry, I'm busy at the moment.
Ну, типа книжка, которая навыки перманентно увеличивает. Но я чувствую, это мне не помогает. Понятно. Чувство к нему.
No time to chat.
Ну ладно, пошел нахуй, да.
What? I'm working here.
Ну, персонаж бегает, знаете, как будто он в штаны насрал, если честно. Вам так не кажется?
Tranquility, less caffeine, more herbs. Really? I wouldn't do that.
See? I told you. Look at this place. Ridiculous, right?
Why would someone open a mining supplies business on an ocean planet?
Exactly. I can't believe this place is still open. I give it a few more months before this loser packs it in.
Ah, don't be such
Take
a
it easy.
jerk. We should look around and see if there's something we can buy.
Yeah, sure. You want to waste your credits? You go right ahead.
You good?
Перби.
I'm interested in some of your mining gear, but I'm gonna need a discount.
I'm sorry, my friend, but prices are set in stone. I'm afraid I cannot provide any discounts.
Oh, come on, man. Where am I supposed to go mining on Volai Alpha? It's nothing but ocean. Look, I'll pay 50%, but no more. You should be happy, you know? I don't exactly see any customers clamoring at your doors.
No, I cannot do that. You have to pay what everyone else pays.
Have it your way.
What's up?
Here to purchase some mining goods? Welcome, welcome, my friend. It's been a long time since I've seen a new face. Isn't it obvious, my friend? I sell mining supplies of all shapes and sizes, as well as many, many hard-to-find types of ore. Everything I sell is carefully portioned, securely created, and ready to be delivered right into the cargo bay of your ship.
Жабажу какашек. Ёшкин кот. Спасибо за подписку.
The first time I'd laid eyes on this building, I felt the same way. You see, when I opened this shop, I had grand ambitions of creating a mining supply empire on Volai. Yet here I am, only a few years later, pockets empty, and my business on the verge of closure. It is a sad day. I don't know, my friend. I suppose I would be at Neon's mercy. Just another failed dreamer, walking the streets and living in a sleep crate. That would be a blessing, my friend, but I wouldn't want to impose. Listen to me, my friend. I hear what the people say on the street. They call me crazy for opening a mining business on an ocean world. I was aiming so much higher, hoping to attract these space travelers, passing through the Volai system on their prospecting journeys. It was stupid to assume I could corner the market on mining supplies and raw materials without a solid foundation. And by God, I've paid the price. Oh, she did. Miss McKenna is very kind, but I cannot accept. It is my responsibility to pay the loan. If I cannot, then what happens, happens. It has been a struggle, my friend. I'm hoping that some last-ditch efforts will help turn things around. But I don't have much time. The clock is ticking and the debt is mounting. I am sorry, my friend, but I can do no such thing. When a man signs a contract, he must honor it, no matter the terms.
Ох, ёпарасты. Ох, ёпарасты.
Oh, maybe you're right. As much as it means to me, my pride cannot be my ruin. I do agree KeltCorp has more than they can loan or spend. If you are the kind of person who takes money they don't need, then be my guest. But I will not let it weigh on my conscience. I am sorry. I know you and Miss McKenna mean well, but I simply cannot accept this donation. Ah, yes, you are here on behalf of Miss Really? Let me take a look. Oh, I did not know she felt this way. She is always so professional. I thought she did not like me. That is why I have sent proxies to negotiate my debt. That is not the impression I got. But you may be right. I should take things slow. Regardless, you have done me a service, and for that, I thank you. You can tell Miss McKenna, I mean Chloe, that I accept her offer.
Да.
I do have feelings for her, and maybe now I will have the courage to tell her. I know they say never to mix business with pleasure, but there are always exceptions. You would do that for a total stranger? Bless you, my friend. Bless you. I've come up with an idea that I'm hoping will generate a lot of interest in my business, and you were the final element that was missing. If you could bring these flyers to some of the other vendors in Neon, it would explain how we can improve our businesses as a group. Many in Neon keep to their own, and I believe this is why we fail. James Newell and his Merchant Alliance friends are on the right track, but all they do is spend their time complaining, never solving. We must unify, band together, and help each other out. Then, when one of us falls, the others can reach down and help him rise from the dust. In the meantime, we will refer people to each other's shops, perhaps even promote sales together. It would benefit us all. I would be at Neon's mercy, living in a sleep crate and walking the streets, I'm sure. But with your help, perhaps I can avoid such a fate? Wonderful. Simply wonderful. You have no idea the weight you have lifted from my shoulders. I appreciate your help. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please, let me know. Certainly, my friend.
Так. Одно говно, да? Понятненько.
I really appreciate what you are doing for me, friend.
Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there. Fill out an application today. To become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the settled systems.
Так, а куда мне это деть? Понял. Просто побегать. Ладно, давайте по кругу пробежимся.
Dietrich's been great at the meetings. Wish he'd stop bringing those dumplings, but Rosa likes them. Here, let me see that. Oh, not a bad idea. You might be onto something here. Thanks for bringing this to me. Watch your back out there.
Бля, ну ты страшная.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days. Glad you killed Warlord. I just wish I was there to see it. Don't need it. Don't want it. Take it somewhere else. Not something I'm interested in.
Понял.
You ever get nightmare sticks about the war? This better not be a waste of my time. Not interested.
Ну это понятно. Тут я и не ожидал, что будет по-другому.
People joke. Say those Faroon zealots worship a snake.
Behold, each of our baristas undergoes enhanced training to ensure you receive the best coffee anywhere in the galaxy.
Hello, and welcome to...
Enjoy a cup right now.
You're out there a lot, right? In space? Just do us all a favor, never turn into one of those spacers. Scum of the galaxy. Robbing, stealing, killing. Even the Crimson Fleet don't...
One of our advanced teller machines.
Our certified technicians will quickly and painlessly alter your...
We've been here an hour already. Maybe you should have figured out what you wanted before we came.
I just never thought I'd have the credits to be here. I don't want to screw it up. You all really don't know how much I've wanted to do this.
Oh, I think we do. Which is why we've all been pitching in the last few months to save up for your birthday. I'm only surprised you didn't have every detail already imagined.
I thought I did, but with enhancers options, it's serious choice overload. Plus, it's me, you know? It's one thing to screw up options on a ship or computer, but on myself.
Hey, whatever you choose is going to be fine. And we're all going to love it because you're still you.
Thanks. You all are the best.
We know.
You're looking for a new hairstyle? Maybe a change of color? Welcome to Enhance. If you're tired of seeing that same old face in the mirror every morning and you're looking for something different, we can help. Our state-of-the-art machinery uses a patented proprietary technology that can reshape your facial features or give you a new head of hair. For a small, one-time fee, you can enhance yourself and bring a big, warm smile to your brand new face. I actually owe this job completely to my girlfriend, Valentina Gurov. I don't know if you've met her. She works over at Xenofresh. When I arrived here 2 years ago, I met her at the Astro Lounge. We talked, I told her I needed a job, and she got me this gig. Cool, huh? It's a little scary, though. The person I replaced totally vanished. Like, poof. Valentina said they probably had an accident or something.
Понятно.
She's helped me out with this job so much. She even brings me business from time to time. People she sends my way. It's the best. I'll take a look, but I won't make any promises, okay? Of course. Ask anything you like. Absolutely. We're proud to feature a no disfigurement guarantee. If for any reason our machine doesn't perfectly replicate the look you selected, we'll make it right. That's the Enhance promise. Ooh, sorry. No. Once the process is complete, the sale is final. But don't worry. Our system will allow you to see what you're going to look like before you commit to the change. Unfortunately, once the process is complete, it can't be reversed. However, if you don't like your new look, you're always welcome to return to your original look by undergoing another treatment. Great. So, would you like to undergo a treatment? Please let me know if there's anything else I can do to enhance your day.
So we've got some news for you. My partner and I, we're expecting.
Beautiful, unique, original.
It won't be for a while, but
Ever look in the mirror
we've
and wish
already
you could
started
see
shopping for a crib.
version of you? Now is the time to enhance your life. Here at Enhance, we offer a full range of cosmetic and biological.
Ёпрст, ребенка вы ждете? А не староваты ли вы для этого дела, а? Интересно.
We have choice accommodations at reasonable prices. Oh, thanks. I'll definitely give this some thought. It couldn't hurt. Let me know if I can help you while you're visiting Neon.
We've got you covered. Our trained and certified physicians are qualified to
Hey there. Got the shakes, huh? Don't worry. Doc Manning will fix you up.
Is it that obvious? Yeah, haven't zoned in like a week. My whole body feels like it's crumbling.
Yeah. Coming down off Aurora isn't easy. Took me months to shake it off.
The doc, he isn't gonna, rat me out to anyone, right?
You kidding? No one cares if you're addicted to the stuff. Hell, that's what they want.
Well, if it worked for you, I hope it works for me. I'm sick of feeling this way when I can't get a fix. I'll just rest until the doc's ready to talk to me.
What can Reliant Medical do for you? Oh my goodness, another poor soul. All right, tell me what happened to you. Is it an Aurora overdose? Something else, perhaps? Unfortunately, yes. You see, the more Aurora that a user absorbs, the more resistance their body builds up to its active ingredients. That means the user needs larger and larger doses in order to feel its full effect. Eventually, the doses get so incredibly large, the user's nervous system simply can't handle the overload. That's a very wise choice. Since you're clearly a first-time visitor to Reliant Neon, I'd love to offer you a free checkup, but I'm afraid I'm dangerously low on supplies. I can assure you it isn't by choice. You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a graveyard, and he doesn't seem to care. We've argued about it on more than one occasion, and all he's done is try to persuade me to quit. Thinning out my supply chain is his newest tactic. I've spoken to the people at Reliant Medical Corporate, I've talked to the Freestar Rangers, I've even gone to the Freestar Collective Council. Every answer is always the same. We're working on it. It's corruption at the highest levels. Ugh. So aggravating. then you understand what I'm up against. At this point, I've resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the Volai system to bring me medical supplies. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you, anything at all, you just let me know. Aurora stimulates the neural circuits in the brain, specifically targeting the neurotransmitter serotonin in the prefrontal cortex. This causes significant sensory hallucinations, both auditory and visual. That's the enticement factor. As you can imagine, this state is highly addictive, and the user gets stuck in a vicious cycle. They need more Aurora to satisfy their cravings. Well, it's completely dependent upon how long the user's been addicted. People have been using for, say, 2 years or less. I've been able to put through a full detoxification program successfully. But there are others who have been addicted pretty much all their adult lives, and I have yet to try and cure someone who hasn't relapsed. I wouldn't mind a bit of extra traffic as long as the supplies allow for it. A few extra credits never hurt. Feel free to take a look. Of course. Here's what I have. That would be amazingly helpful. It's a relief to meet someone who gives a damn about anyone other than themselves for a change. Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supplies, of course. It's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. There's nothing to worry about. As long as packages aren't coming off a commercial vessel, the authorities won't scan them. That's why this has to be done slowly and methodically. If I get too much all at once, they'll catch on to my scheme. I use the proceeds from my paying customers, and by cutting a few expenses here and there, I'm able to use a bit of my own money. It's not a bother, really. The cots here at the facility are actually quite comfortable. Don't worry about me. You just watch yourself. Administrator Bayou doesn't like people that rock the boat, if you catch my meaning. Anyway, I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding? She's one of the nurses there. She'll get you started. Thank you so much for doing this. You have no idea how helpful it'll be for the poor folk that live in Ebside. Stay away from Aurora before you get hooked.
Ryujin Industries is looking for the young, bright minds of the future. Apply today at the nearest kiosk.
Так, это что, майнинг-клик?
I think I got them. What do you call them? Pawns? Yeah.
А это что? Ага. Это тот челик. Ну, наверное, это все, я думаю.
It's a wonderful day, my friend. I am confident that the flyers will help my business. It was good of you to stop by, my friend.
Это еще не все, слушайте. А сколько у меня их там? Листовки. Ну-ка. Сколько у меня еще их? Образцы Авроры. Записки, может быть. Странно. А, вот. Листовка Сабура.
Quit staring.
Duals Goods has a full line of equipment and satisfy you.
С этим я говорил.
Because everything you've heard
А,
is
вот,
true.
вот это.
LeGrand is the only
You're not from INSEC, are you? Whatever. Just hand it over. I'll look at it on my own time.
О, все.
Got plenty of ice-cold drinks in stock.
Великолепно.
All day.
Это был последний клиент.
Don't forget, we sell all types of raw materials as well. Ah, thank you so much, my friend. I believe that this will be a great boon for my business. Thank you for taking the time to do this for me. It is not often to see such kindness here in Neon.
2400, 100 опыта. Ну а что он продает хоть? Да, пушки продает. Ну, рабочие. Понятно, заклепки. Понятно. Понятно. Ваннади. Понял. Лечебная паста. Так, помощь. Шанс убеждения 25%. Ёпрст, Фрост Вульф. Будика. Ого. Аптечка.
Farewell, my friend. And tell everyone we have plenty of mining supplies in stock.
Another version of you.
Move along.
Clover, welcome to Keltcore. That's fantastic. I was worried he'd take it the wrong way, so I'm glad you were able to convince him. I'll arrange for the funds to be transferred immediately. Hopefully Father will forgive the late fees. And if he doesn't, I can always reimburse them when he retires. In any case, thank you. And here, for your efforts.
2000 кредитов. Так, ладненько, давайте дальше. Побочные квесты. Вот, Тевин Анастас нам нужен теперь. Вестибюль. Симулятор загрузок, блять, экрана.
Want to see how short my temper is? Keep talking.
Have you tried one of our advanced
Madame
television?
Sauvage always gives me...
You fought hard to get to where you are.
So, why did you drag me in here?
You said you wanted to buy something nice for your girlfriend, so here we are.
Do you think I've suddenly inherited a fortune? This place is way out of my price range.
Hey, you're the one that told me she has expensive tastes.
There's expensive, and then there's the Emporium. This place is in a class all by itself.
Yeah, I guess. Take a look around. If you find something, I'll help you out, okay?
Моби Дик.
Look, man, have a heart. I can't pay right now, but I'll spot you next time, okay?
Do I look like an idiot? Tell me, do I have a sign that says idiot taped to my back?
No.
I know what you've been wasting your money on. Damn junkies. You pay the posted price, or you don't get anything at all. I'm running a business here. I don't give handouts.
Okay. Jeez, sorry.
Ну, продает говно какое-то. Не знаю. Старое.
Would you care to pick up an exquisite gift while you're here? Are you sure you're in the right place? You certainly don't look like one of our usual clientele. I cater to the high-end client. Affluent, intelligent, and successful. In Neon, that would be what we call the upper 10%. I take it from your tone I've made an error in judgment. Please forgive my disrespect. We have quite a few, shall we say, thugs that find their way into my establishment and create a disturbance. In fact, there's a particular Seoka member who calls himself Headlock, who repeatedly torments me by damaging my goods. The Seoka Syndicate, of course. I'm surprised you haven't run into any of them. They're a group of organized criminals who use threats and violence to push their own agenda. And honest people like me tend to suffer the consequences. They're based out of Neon, but no one is certain who runs the syndicate. Could be anyone. My education on Jemison consisted entirely of academics and poetry, so it's unlikely I'd be successful in that regard.
Self-defense classes are never a bad idea. But there's no good answers on Neon.
Anyway, I've already taken up too much of your valuable time. Was there anything else I could help you with? Oh, I carry all sorts of unique items from across the settled systems. Luxury products for the discerning buyer. I'm not one to boast, but my shop won me my position as Administrator Bayou's personal decorator. His penthouse is my pièce de résistance. Before I forget, I also pay top credits to travelers that bring me unique baubles and trinkets, so keep your eyes open as you explore the spaceways.
А я уже продал это говно все.
Oh my goodness, that's such a relief. You have no idea. Thank you for accepting my offer. Headlock's quite a dangerous gentleman. I believe you can find him hanging out somewhere in Epside near Frankie's Grab and Go. No one knows. Seoka are sleek, well-dressed mobsters. They aren't low-life gang members. Why they choose to hang out at a run-down little convenience store like that is beyond me. Probably not. Seoka tend to hang out in small groups. Good for them, but for us. Anyway, that's really all I know. Head back here when you've taken care of the situation. Good luck. I believe he's a newer member of Seoka. They pulled him up out of one of the street gangs that crawl through our sewers. If you're wondering how I know about that, he boasts about it every time he comes in here. He's quite a large gentleman. I believe you can find him roaming the street somewhere in Epside near Frankie's Grab and Go. Look, if he somehow disappeared, you'd be doing everyone in Neon a favor. No one would miss him, no one would care. Exquisite goods for discerning tastes.
И что же у тебя понятно?
It was good to have you in my shop. Farewell.
If my ship goes long
Hey there, Adventure Explorers. Ready here for alignment.
the colors.
I've got no idea.
Days are too short. Life is too long.
А что ты голый сидишь?
You're bothering me.
Давай,
And
да.
I don't have to listen. I work the warehouses. Clock in, clock out, mind my business. Gangs leave me alone. You should too. It's one of my rules, and it served me well. Besides, you don't want to talk to me. Fact is, I'm not a good man. Best keep your distance. Yeah, keep things short. Don't drink on the job, drink every minute after. Never play cards with a street rat. Don't love what you can't respect. That's all I got. Anything more would break the first rule. No, I'm not. Not particularly. Yeah, I bet you do. Later.
Need something? You lost, kiddo? Sure. I just don't get too many quality customers here. Most folks head over to Newell's or the Emporium if they've got the creds. I'd say less than half my customers are legit. The others are just kids up to no good. Sounds like something a thief would say.
Ну да.
I had some high hopes for this shop back when my husband and I opened it a while back. These days, if you ain't a regular, you're usually trouble. Snacks, drinks, odds and ends, typical convenience store fare. Thought we'd snag a few of the Astro Lounge clubgoers who might want something to go on their way home. Turns out we were more appealing to the local gangs. Snacks, thought we'd snag a few of the Astro Lounge clubgoers who might want something to go on their way home. Turns out we were more Of course, something happened. Ain't that always the case? Let's just say those hopes died a long time ago, and there ain't no reviving them. And live in a UC? No thanks. Besides, I ain't about to let a few undesirables chase me away from what I've built here. Mostly tied up in those good-for-nothing gangs. Those disciples and strikers always fighting over who gets to run the place, and not giving a damn over whose lives they ruin. Mostly tied up in those disciples and strikers always fighting over who gets to run. I may not be on the main strip, but I make enough to keep me afloat. Lucky for me, my regulars are a devoted crew. Solomon thought a small convenience store with cheaper prices would make a killing. Of course, the only killing made was when he got himself shot in a robbery. Now it's just me running this place, so you can see why I'm not a huge fan of strangers in my shop. Never heard of them. Now, are you gonna buy something or just annoy me all day? How am I supposed to know where he is? I hear you. If it's not a big deal, then why are you bothering me about it? That's probably true. You just won't give up, will you? Yeah, I know Headlock can't stand them. And I heard some of the other Sioka can't either. That boy doesn't know how to keep himself out of trouble. What'd he do this time? He's a customer. You're not here to interrogate me, so let's get back on track. Well, if any place should be terrorized, it may as well be the Emporium. In any case, if you're so desperate to find him, he and his friends are probably hanging out in Warehouse 4, somewhere near there.
Я знаю, где это, походу.
Gotta ask, what are you gonna do with him? I have no affection for him whatsoever. He's a good-for-nothing thug, and a boastful one at that. I wouldn't mind seeing him get smacked around and put in his place. But that doesn't mean I think he should be killed. That's one way to punish him. You'll just bore him to death. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a business to get back to. If you aren't gonna buy anything, you better run along. Hopefully it's something you need.
Отмычки. Может пригодиться.
Until next time.
А, нет, это не там, где я думал. Ну ладно.
When the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat.
Ну что ты хочешь?
I'm up for a little adventure. Yeah, sorry if I'm a little out of it. Didn't get much sleep last night. Lillian and me, I tried talking with her and I lost my cool. Got a little heated. I know I woke Cora up. Well, up until a few years ago, she kept hoping we'd get back together. I mean, Lillian and I stayed married longer than we should have for Cora's sake. But we really weren't doing Cora any favors there. Well, that statement's gonna keep me up at night, like everything. Just so you know, there's a long, proud tradition of singing in the shower. Ah, Lillian, she's an incredible woman. Truly. But it is always, and I mean always, about the job. When she bleeds, Freestar colors spill out. And back when I was a ranger, we were quite the team. I never had much passion for law enforcement. But there were days I was damn proud to wear the uniform. And other days, too messy. I mean, we always walked the line well. Lillian is good that way. But some laws I think are horseshit. Like ruining lives because some barroom brawl got out of hand. That never sat well with me. I never had much passion. And other days, but some laws I think are horseshit. Like ruining lives because that never sat. I'm meant to be on my own, exploring the great beyond. It calls to me. Maybe it's Solomon saying hello. But one day, I was just done. No particular reason. It had been building for a long time. So I tried to convince Lillian to leave it behind, come with me. She shot me down. Hard. Hurt my pride. More than a little. But she was probably right. Not for a second. And she's right. Lillian is where she's meant to be. She always wants to fight the good fight. And the Rangers are lucky to have her. We were making each other miserable. And that wore on poor Cora, too. It's funny, our latest argument started because Lillian thinks I'm putting Cora in too much danger traveling with you. I mentioned the idea you had about maybe Cora staying with Lillian if things got too dangerous. Suddenly she was all excuses. She's always going on that she doesn't see Cora enough. And then I try to take her up on that, and yeah, fireworks. Late night stakeouts, shootouts with a lot of leftover adrenaline. Well, we were never lacking in chemistry. Compatibility, on the other hand... Well, you are getting one very biased half of it. I'm sure her friends feel the same about me. And Lillian loves that girl fierce. But Cora's been stood up a time or two by Lillian. Always for the best reasons. Last time I think Lillian got a medal for it. But at a certain point, Lillian's excuses don't matter. Poor Cora cried for a week. I don't want to put her through that again. Sorry to vent, but you're a good friend. It really helps to talk it out. For now, Lillian's going straight to voicemail, so everyone can sleep easy.
Угу. Ну ладно, может быть еще рано. Давайте поговорим с ними.
Who the hell are you? And who do we have here? You here for business, or to get your head caved in? Piece of shit! That's not gonna happen.
Who's there? Not worth dying for this.
Ой, это мой чел. Ек!
Looting the dead ain't glamorous, but it sure is profitable.
Прям в спину ему. Нахреначил. Так, и что тут? Так, тут ничего нет, да? Ну да.
What's the name of that guy?
Cue for a cup of coffee.
Headlock will destroy our shops if he isn't taken care of soon. All of our items are guaranteed to be of the highest quality. Oh my. Now that is a true relief. I thought I would never be rid of him. I'm not one to get involved with the rabble, so I'm glad you came along when you did. Thank you for your help.
2100 опыта.
Come back soon. You never know what we'll have for sale.
Да иди ты в жопу с этим магазином, блядь, который продает какое-то говно замшелое. Задолбал. Ладно, на этом, наверное, давайте завершим. Подустал я. Вот. Увидимся на следующем стриме уже очень скоро, поэтому всем до новых встреч.